Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter video series of videos I've been doing for a while now. We're over there child food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff, folks. Then I talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff while sitting in the comfort of this here SUV vehicle that I am in at the moment. Which, if you watch my videos for a while, you know that, hey, if I'm in the vehicle, then I must have found a thing on a way to a place. It's very much the case today. Top of that, I'm wearing a cool shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing, folks? Well, wearing my Soulfly shirt. Oh, yeah. Got the Soulfly. You can make it out. Soulfly, if you're not familiar, they're a great band. They've been around for a while now. Max Cavalera, previously of the band Sepultura, when he broke off, Soulfly was his band that he started up afterwards. Been fortunate enough to see them play a couple times. Excellent group to see live. Absolutely kill it every single time. If you have the opportunity, you go ahead and you do so. And inclination, of course. But anyway. So why am I in the truck? What did I find? What am I here for you to try, folks? Well, I'm going to try. Boom! We've got Fever Tree Premium Ginger Beer. I actually went out. I got some lunch. Then I decided to go over there and stop off at the gas station next door. And gas stations are getting weird now in my home state of Illinois. I don't know about other home states. Because slowly but surely there are less gas stations and more just liquor/bong stores with adjacent casinos because of all the fucking electronic gaming stuff that they're just putting into everything now. It's interesting times we live in, folks. But anyway, they had a few interesting things there, one of which was the Fever Tree ginger beer. And it was the only one that I ultimately bought. So, I have done ginger beer before. I think I did, like, Bundaberg's or something like that. I also did the Canada Dry Bold, which was not exactly a ginger beer. It was a ginger ale, Canada Dry, trying to be like, we can make stuff too. They did. It was good. So I like ginger-based drinks. I'm a fan. And typically I enjoy ginger beers, but it is a little bit hit or miss with me because it all depends on exactly how much you do with it. I also did Jamaican-style ginger beer, so go ahead and check out any of those videos. So I'm hopeful for this, but I have definitely had some ginger beer where it was like, no, you went over there, you went too far with it. You went too far with it, and you moved past the point where it's palatable for a human being to consume. And if I keep drinking this, I'm going to go blind. Basically, moonshine freaking ginger beers. So, this looks nice. It's got the tree and stuff like that. It looks like elves could drink this shit. So let's give it a shot, folks. Let's see if the elves are right. I can't smell it from here. That's a ginger beer smell for sure. If you've never smelled ginger beer, by the way, it is a little bit of an experience. You will remember it for the rest of your life. And I haven't explained ginger beer. Ginger beer, if you're familiar with ginger ale, which is a fairly common-esque beverage, ginger beer is that, but just way stronger. It is way more ginger punchy. So, see how it goes, folks. No. Whoo! Okay. It's got a little something to it. It's not the strongest ginger beer I've ever had, but it's probably, I was going to say it's in my top 10. I don't think I've actually had 10 ginger beers in my entire life. It is closer to the top than it is to the bottom in terms of strength flavor. It gives you a real walloping of ginger. And when you've got that much ginger, you wait for it, folks, because you're going to get a nice ginger burn on the way down. Gives it a spiciness. So, yeah, okay. It's definitely a ginger beer. It's definitely a reasonably strong ginger beer. Is it good? Well, there's two metrics on which to base it by. One is the Brandon metric, just pertains to me. The other is on just a ginger beer level. Now, the ginger beer level is a little bit hard for me to say, just because, again, my experience isn't that vast, but of the ginger beers that I've had, it does taste to be reasonable quality. Like, it doesn't taste like cheap or anything. So it's got that going for it. In terms of palatability, it's a little bit harder to go off of because it's real strong. It gets up in your nose a little bit. On the ginger beer scale of the ginger beers that I've tried, it's not the most palatable one that I've had, but it also doesn't taste bad, nor do I feel like it's just, like I said, like it's just cheap. I think it's a pretty solid ginger beer. So on the ginger beer scale of things, of the ones that I've had, I would say that it's pretty solid. Like, it's a solid, like, B to B plus. Now, on a Brandon scale, that's where it gets a little bit more interesting for me, because I'm Brandon. Hello. It's good. It's not so abrasive that I can't drink it. My vision remains intact. However, the question is, would I go over there and buy another one? The answer is yes, but it would be like once every maybe 6 months or something. This is not something that I would ever want like a 24-pack of, or a 12-pack, or even a 6-pack. This is one of those things where, like, every now and again, if I really want something that's going to give me a walloping, I would probably go and grab this. Because there's some ginger beers available where I'm at, but it's not a typical drink. So the fact that this is available at a weird bong/casino station, sure, like I said, every now and again I could go with it. But beyond that, it's still a bit much. It just provides a bit too much of a kick for it to be like a regular drinking experience. Something I would really need to be kind of in the mood for. I could see it being great if you weren't feeling that great, man, because you feel it in your nose, and, you're definitely gonna, even if you're stuffed up, you're gonna taste the shit out of this. So, like, my overall takeaway from it, it's a good drink. It's pretty tasty. It's got some spiciness. The ginger is very, very potent. It's a good drink. It's not an everyday drink. At least not for me. So, that's kind of where I fall on it. Which is typically where I fall with ginger beers anyway. Well, I forget, there was one that I had one time, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was, but that one I could kind of go with as more like a casual drinking thing. But it's a good drink. The elves, they put together a reasonable ginger beer that's pretty damn solid. So, that's my takeaway from it. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly elvish rest of your life, because elves, typically in fantasy settings, are nigh immortal. Or, at least extremely long-lived. That said, I don't actually like elves all that much. In terms of fantasy races, I've always found to be a bit meh. They're not bad. Like, I don't discredit them as a fantasy race. I think they offer, like, a great fantasy element. Just, they're always kind of hoity-toity and, kind of look down on everybody. And it's like, go fuck yourselves. I personally would much prefer to hang out with the dwarves. Dwarves are just like, we mine shit, we drink stuff, we're having a good old time. So, but the elves and such. Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in a role. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. It's not always the most doable thing in the world. In fact, sometimes it is damn near impossible. So don't beat yourself up if you can't go over there and make it happen every single day. But you go over there, you face those situations, take a step back, mitigate the level of assholishness in your lives, then hopefully it becomes more routine. You become less prone to go into asshole mode. That's all I'm saying. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself some Fever Tree premium ginger beer made with natural flavors, including exotic gingers with no artificial sweeteners. And then you're going to go over there, you're going to go on a quest for these exotic gingers yourself because you're going to be so enamored. Then you're going to go over there and you're going to find a race of elves cultivating the ginger in the trees. Yeah, I know it's a root, but whatever. And they'll go over there and they'll take you into your society, and you'll go over there to fall in love with a beautiful elven lady. And you'll live for like 200 years, but eventually you'll die because something, 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 Lord of the Rings, something, something, J.R. Tolkien. And you'll have premium ginger beer the whole time. Or conversely, you go over there and do something way more realistic than that. You could... It's a thing you could do. Go over there and learn web design or something like that. You can go over there and make websites and such. You know, I think that's a reasonably lucrative job. You know, plus someone maybe can throw a little creativity in. I don't know how to make websites. I made one once for a school project back when I was in the old community college days. It's all about a character from Naruto. Yeah. Bye.